So we understand that you are under pressure, and then we have received the comment from our course say that ha ha ha, our workload is too heavy. But honestly, if you say that our workload is too heavy, so yeah, if you go to the, I'll say that our face-to-face exercise, so most likely we just give you the answer of all the lab exercise. So I'm not sure because when you come to the lab exercise, when you come to the face-to-face exercise, mostly, so we will give you the answer. So yeah, we try our best to help you for the study. But we received the comment. So starting from this application, right? So because of theory part, most likely we have covered most of the theory part. So for the remaining part, so most likely we will just go through some simple exercise. And most likely for the remaining part, we'll focus on the project. So how can you construct your project, make the PowerPoint, make your idea. So what is our expectation, etc., etc. So yeah, whatever you are doing our online exercise and then we our face-to-face exercise. So the most important thing is about your idea. So how to construct your idea. So yeah, we are not going to ask you to prepare lots of technical things. Yeah, especially about the project. It's all about your idea. It's about one PowerPoint, one slide. Okay. So for this online exercise, we have covered the VR part, and then to decrease your readings and then decrease your yeah your workload. So we have this exercise. So this VR, one of our previous VR applications. So how to use the reminiscence therapy in VR to help the elderly, to help the mild cognitive impairment. So we have created a VR scenes, and then this is a Hong Kong public art day, 1970 something. So it's good old time, and then they try to do some tasks in their previous living environment. For example, cooking. For example, later on, yeah, Math 6. Okay, so we have some Math 6, and then we have some record player, etc., etc. Turn on the TV, etc., etc. Okay, so yeah, they wear the VR device and then play this kind of the VR games. So the reflection question is also quite simple. So first one, yeah, what is the best VR type in this exercise? So what is the VR device that we are using? So you can just remove the things that you think is not correct, right? So you just remove the thing and then the remaining will be your answer. So 0.5%, because some of you guys complain, hey, there are too many mass on the questions. So we use the percentage instead of mass. So here, one answer is only 0.5%. And then we will have the comparisons reflection exercise. So here is the math right? Here is the cooking exercise, right? So compare with the mocha. So OT or PD students, so definitely you have the mocha test. So this one is the mocha test. And then compare with the mocha test, why you think that, or why we think this one is more suitable for the Hong Kong elderly or low education elderly. So I try to share one of my experience about the mocha test. So honestly, some of the elderly, they have no idea about what is the crib. They are no education. They do not know the wordings. They do not know the examination questions. They do not know what is this animal, camel, right? But if you ask them, hey, what is the logo of one of the logo in Mahjong, or you ask them, what is the stock number of Tencent in our HSI, Tencent Index? So definitely they can quickly answer your questions. But this kind of the questions, perhaps for the elderly, is a little bit difficult because they did not, yeah, honestly, they did not have this kind of experience before. They haven't teach, they haven't learned in their examination system. And honestly, when they have learned in their examination system, for example, this kind of script, and then they haven't drawn this kind of script for more than 50 or 60 years. So most likely they will forget all the things. So they are not related to their daily life. They are this task is not related to daily life. So yeah, but you cannot say that mocha test is good because mock test is really easy. Only one paper, and then they can test the cognitive problem of the elderly. It's really simple, really low cost compared with the VR system. So you have to build a VR system is really expensive. But because the mocha test, this kind of settings is not so related to daily life, and some of the elderly, they have difficulty to answer. So try to think 3 points. Yeah, 3 points. Why the VR settings here is better than the paper testing. So try your best or ask ChatGPT to answer these kind of questions. You can refer to our paper. I've also posted the link. But honestly, by watching the videos, so definitely you can understand why VR tests they have the specialty. Because later on when you are saying that VR AI or the other technical advance, so you have lots of interesting tasks. You have lots of the interesting environment. But all this kind of interesting environment, it spends money. Okay, so they are better because they are good at some or they have some advantage. So try to highlight this kind of advantage and then try to understand what is the advantage and why you want to spend money. So especially about your project, you have to find out some interesting point that cannot be replaced by current paperwork. So we have the ability, we have the reason we continue this kind of working. Okay, so the exercise is simple. I guess you can finish it within 5 minutes or few minutes. And then the next week will come, we will have the visits and we will help you to construct or brainstorm your idea about your project. So yeah, try your best and then to join our visits next week.